Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a couple of pickups, non-retro stuff for a change. There was Amazon sale the other day, and I figured there was a couple of bits I wanted to pick up. So first of all, Nintendo Switch controller. Now, it's got reasonably decent reviews on Amazon, and basically the only reason I picked this up was I'm sick to death of drift on the Switch controller. Every time I'm playing Zelda, a lot of the time I would end up climbing to the top of a big mountain or cliff. I'd stop and the fucker he'd just walk off every single time. So the Switch, the Joy-Cons are dreadful, and they always were, but I'd put up with them for so long, but I just kind of had enough with just always cocking and messing stuff up when I'm trying to do stuff, because the Joy-Cons have got such bad drift now. And apparently the Switch 2 is exactly the same, supposedly. Although I'm only sort of hearing from what people are saying. But so I picked this up. This was £21.47. It's not amazing, but should do the job and stuff. It has got different colour schemes on the back, so I can. I've got a volume button on it as well, so you hit that. And then you can hit that, and there's just variations of colours. It's paired with a Switch, but it can be paired with Steam. There's a Steam machine as well. So I kind of thought, sod it. I wasn't prepared to pay. I think it's 40 for the Switch 1 controller, and I think it's like nearly 80. I think for the Nintendo's official one. So sod it. But it does the job. So I was quite happy with that. Next game I picked up was Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Now, the collector's edition of this is also available. This is actually in my PS5 at the moment. You don't get anything really with it. So far, it's been kind of fun. I'm not sure. I can't really give like a review of it yet because I've only played the first 2 levels of it. The only thing I'd say I'm a little bit disappointed with is the Megazord battles tend to be a tad. I was hoping for it to be more like a side-scrolling type thing where you combine all the Zords, but it's still cool. I'm still enjoying it. I'm looking forward to when I get to the Green Ranger stuff. But it was like £22, so I figured, what the hell, So I'm quite happy with that. Spider-Man 2. I'm late on this one. I played through Spider-Man 1. It was enjoyable. It took me a while to get used to it. Miles Morales I enjoyed thoroughly, which is because I don't really know that much about Miles Morales really, character-wise. But this came in at 45, I think, on Amazon. But yeah, I'm being started playing through it, and I'm liking the story so far. And apparently the third game supposedly going to just be based just on Miles apparently. So the Spider-Man or Peter Parker's only like 25 in the game, so very odd. But yeah, another one I definitely recommend. I probably could have got it cheaper, but I thought, what the hell. And then the thing I wanted the most was I wanted a new SSD. I've got free for the computer already, but I wanted one for the PS5 because it's been sort of doing my head in. The drive is completely maxed out, so I bought this. A Crucial 2TB hard drive. It was £108, I think that was. Yeah, £108. 100. Does it say? You're right. Yeah, £108, I think it was. So I'm gonna bung this in the PS5 later. Hell, I haven't even opened it yet. I'm not even sure how you open it, to be honest. But as you can see, I've got Power Rangers up and on the thing. I actually remember some of the monsters as well from the actual show. And there's one guy in there called Eye Guy, which I think was like a Billy-dominated episode, I think. But yeah, so back to the SSD. If I can open the damn thing. So this is a 2 terabyte. I could have gone smaller or even bigger, I suppose, but I think that should be enough for the lifetime that I have a PlayStation, because they're already announcing PlayStation 6. Not much with it really. Got a little crucial SSD. And there is the SSD itself. Now you want to be buying a drive that is, I think they recommend 5,000 read and write speeds, I believe. I mean, I could actually bung this in my PC. It'd actually give me a bit more storage, but my PS5 needs it more. So that'll be going in the system. Literally, you just switch, pull the cover off, slot it in. There'll be either a screw or a slot down, a little thing that holds it in place, and that's about it basically. So I wish my camera would actually focus, but doesn't seem to be the case. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. As rewind, I'm going to continue playing. I've still got Metal Gear Solid Delta to finish off. Haven't quite finished that yet. And I just started streaming Spider-Man, and that's just too many games and not enough time, I'm afraid, these days. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I've got some more retro stuff to come up at some point. I'm just basically right now trying to get through my back catalogue of games, because my back catalogue, can't talk properly, of games is horrendous, to be honest. It's funny, but it's not funny, because it's like a definitive waste of money to some degree, but at the same time, I'm an idiot, so I'll continue to keep adding one way or the other. So, but yeah, yes, I will be going back to streaming Tears of the Kingdom while I've got some time off at the moment as well. I was getting into that, and then a few months back, and then I kind of fell off it about 3 or 4 weeks back. I think I got to the dungeon in the desert or something. So yeah, so. Oh, and last but not least is this. This is actually an Android box that my brother got me some time ago. And basically, it's got lots and lots of emulated games on it and stuff. And I want to actually go through it and see. I'm not going to open it, I don't think. And see what I'm working with in terms of how good what type of emulators are on there and the stuff you can do with these things. It's got some cheap PS2 type controls, but it looks kind of interesting. I've played around with it once before, so. But yeah, so that should be an interesting little video. I've messed through it once, and I think there was quite a lot of emulated games on there. I don't know how good the emulation actually is, but it will be quite an interesting little video to do. So look out for that, because that might be one I might be doing next, as well as the Sonic one I said about before in a previous video. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and have a good day.